Miss Rideout is the daughter of Army veteran Oscar Rideout and wife Joyce Rideout of Rome. Kate has been a pride playhouse since kindergarten. She is actively involved in basketball, volleyball, track, has fun and BOAC, Future Farmers of America. Kate enjoys golf and is a member of the National Bait Club. Please welcome our freshman representative, Miss Kate Rideout. Our sophomore candidate being escorted by basketball player number 12, Clayton Coleman, Miss Faith Scott. Miss Scott is the daughter of Greg and Darla Scott of Bentonville. Not only is Faith busy with ladies basketball, she's quite busy with cheerleading and Future Farmers of America, the golf team, and National Honor Society. Please give the charming Miss Faith Scott a nice round of applause. Our junior CTC representative, escorted by basketball player number 20, Luke Applegate. And welcome Miss Amanda Napier. Miss Napier resides on Island Creek with her parents, Jason and Sierra Jones, and that is busy schedule centers around her CTC classes of cosmetology, where she enjoys being trained with hair. Her time of stretch was running both track and cross country and sharing that with cheerleading. Ladies and gentlemen, let's express our congratulations to Ms. Alan Napier, our junior CTC representative. Also elected to represent the junior class is Ms. Eliana Applegate, who is being escorted by junior basketball player number 1, Parker Hayslip. Miss Applegate resides in Stout, where her proud parents, Matthias and Amy Applegate. Eliana's busy schedule centers around Ohio Hawk softball travel team, MHS softball, and volleyball. Her academic activities include Senior Baby Club, National Honor Society, Future Farmers of America, and the Family Pumpkin Farm, and her church activities at Wrightsville. Please join me with welcoming Miss Eliana Applegate, Youth Class Representative. Our first senior representative is MHS CTC member, Ms. Abigail Lucas. Ms. Lucas is being escorted by MHS senior basketball player number 24, Elijah Crabtree. Abby is the daughter of Matt and Kendall Lucas of West Union. While attending the CTC, Ms. Lucas is avidly preparing for her chosen career to style hair and manicure nails in the study of cosmetology at the Career Technical Center. Abby has been busy with cheerleading and volleyball all 4 years in high school, as well as active participation in Senior Baby Club, National Honor Society, and 4-H, and the Workforce Development Program organization Skills USA. Let's welcome our CTC senior representative, the delightful Miss Abigail Lucas. Our second senior class candidate being escorted by player number 3, Joel Wise, is the graceful Miss Kaylin Bradford. Miss Bradford is the daughter of Miss Sammy Bradford of Manchester. Kaylin's high school career has included staying busy with cheerleading for 4 years. She's quite active in The MHS 2026 basketball homecoming second runner-up is Miss Kayla Bradford. The MHS 2026 basketball homecoming first runner-up is Abby Lucas. And our MHS 2026 basketball homecoming queen, our 2026 basketball homecoming queen, Miss Katie Snewland. Once their group picture is finished, our queen and her court will be escorted over to the seating area, which will allow a short time for taking the pictures. If any parents or family wish to take a group picture of the queen and the court right now, you may come down to the gym floor. The queen and court, please stay where you're at just for a minute. Queen and court, stay where you're at just for a moment. Queen and court, stay where you're at just for a moment. Thank you. Parents, if you wish to take a group picture at this time, you can come down.
Creating a memorial to honor a lost loved one is a time-honored tradition. Whether it's a graveside monument, a cremation monument, or a pet memorial, the craftsmen at People's Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process, from concept to completion. Visit People's Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles, and online at peoplesmonument.com. Choose People's Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
DS2 is the one-stop shop for your design needs. Since 2008, they've been locally owned and operated in their offices in Hillsborough and Maysville. DS2 offers services such as architectural engineering and surveying to assist with every step in the early stages of construction. Their friendly professionals are experienced in small to medium-sized residential and commercial services and look forward to helping you complete the job. To book your consultation today, visit their website at ds2architects.com or call 888-564-0961.
No one college can be all things to all people, but Maysville Community and Technical College is as close as it gets. We're incredibly affordable with the lowest tuition rates in the entire state, accelerated with programs that can lead immediately to great careers, and personalized with small classes and hands-on learning. So while we can't be everything to everyone, we can be a lot of things to you. Learn more at maysville.kctcs.edu.
Whether it's basketball, football, volleyball, or baseball, no matter the sport, the Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud to support it. Games like these are possible due to booster support like the Manchester Athletic Boosters. The Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud to support this broadcast of Manchester sports. Wishing good luck to our Manchester Greyhounds. Go Greyhounds!
I'm a little bit of a hillbilly. You know, I was raised in Cincinnati, Ohio. We moved to Hillsborough in 1971, fell in love with rural living. I bought an 18-acre piece of property out in the country, started raising cattle, but there's nothing like walking out your back porch and seeing soybeans, corn's growing, cattle grazing in the pastures and baling hay.
While college tuition continues to skyrocket, skilled trades offer a pathway to a successful career without a heavy financial burden. At the Ohio Valley Career and Technical Center, we are pioneering pathways to your success by providing hands-on vocational training in high-demand programs where students can gain real-world skills and still enjoy all the benefits of going to school, like playing sports and pursuing college classes. Enrollment is based on program availability, so you don't have to live in Adams County to attend. Speak to your guidance counselors to see how the Ohio Valley CTC can help you create a better tomorrow.
Already know that because we've been broadcasting that the last few minutes. For those of you just joining us here on C103 Radio, you can go back and watch all the homecoming ceremonies. We'll be talking about that. I'll tell you who the candidates were and who was crowned as we now begin the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show right after this here on C103.
Gotcha.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
To prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well, and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
Snappy Tomato Pizza. New year, new resolutions, and new ways to enjoy eating better. And Snappy's got you covered with their crustless pizza bowls. All the flavors you love without the extra carbs. We're talking protein-packed, piping hot, loaded with fresh toppings, melty cheese, and, well, everything but the crust. So skip the guilt, not the flavor. Try the new crustless pizza bowls at Snappy. Order online or in the Snappy app today. Snappy Delivery.
Gentlemen, Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. Once again, I'm Don Bowles. Let me talk to you just a little bit about the Manchester Greyhounds homecoming here, as I'll tell you who was participating. The freshman representative was Miss Hayden Rideout. She's the daughter of Army veteran Austin Rideout and wife Joyce Rideout. And she was escorted by sophomore basketball player Colton McChesney. The sophomore court candidate was Miss Faith Scott. Miss Scott's the daughter of Greg and Darla Scott, and she was escorted by Clayton Colvin. Now, the junior representative and junior CTC representative, I should say, was represented by was escorted by Luke Applegate, and it was the Miss Madeline Napier, her parents Jason and Sierra Jones. Also elected to represent the junior class is Miss Eliana Applegate, and she is escorted by Parker Hayslip, her parents Matthias and Amy Applegate. The senior representatives, there's three of them. The first one was Miss Abigail Lucas, escorted by Elijah Crabtree, daughter of Matt and Kendra Lucas. And then the other senior representatives was escorted by Joel Bly, and that was Miss Kaylin Bradford, daughter of Miss Sammy Bradford. And the third representative, a senior representative, I should say, Miss Cadence Newland. Proud parents are Carly Patterson and Army veteran Brian Newland, and she was escorted by Braylon Ricketts. Now, for the results of the homecoming queen in her court, well, the second runner-up was Miss Kaylin Bradford. The first runner-up, Miss Abigail Lucas, and the 2026 Manchester homecoming queen, Miss Cadence Newland. Congratulations to Cadence, the queen and her court here at Manchester, the Manchester Greyhounds, and homecoming here in 2026. We'll take a quick break. We're going to switch gears. We'll move to the basketball game about to start right out here on the floor. But first this, here as we continue the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show here on C103.
Hi, I'm Brett McFarland. For 4 generations, Barry Chevrolet in West Union, Ohio has been family owned and proudly serving our community with honest deals and hometown care. Looking for a new Chevrolet or a dependable used vehicle? Come see why families have trusted Barry's for decades, with friendly service, affordable prices, and payments that work for you. Check out Barry's full selection online at barrychevrolet.com and like us on Facebook. Together, let's drive to your best deal dealer.
So I thought you quit. I tried.
Do your parents know?
No, let's hope they don't find out.
We just watched a video in class about how nicotine can mess up the way your brain develops.
That's the last thing you need.
But for real, you should probably tell your parents.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, can you come with me? Yeah, I got you. Let's go.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV are your source for everything local. From Shack basketball
Shot by Osborne, 3 on the buzzer!
to Shack baseball,
Wells is going to drive. He makes it. He's safe.
Western Brown football,
Throws it towards the end zone, and it's complete.
to Shack volleyball,
Hatton for the kill, it's good.
local fairs, festivals, and more.
Ire to the finish line.
Crosses the line to get the victory.
Never miss a moment with C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV.
Back again to the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. It's now time for the Magulac Tire Service roster report, and we'll take a look at the visitors on the scoreboard. Joining me, Mr. Phil Ronimus.
Okay, for the Whiteoak Wildcats tonight, coached by Corey Copas, who's in his first year here, been at Georgetown for several years before. Cole Schaefer, Wes Blair, and Eric Schaefer helping. AD Maya Call, Principal J.P. Ghosh, and Superintendent Jason Isles. For the Wildcats, 0 will be Lucas Pollard. He's 5'9" and a freshman. A senior at 5'11", wearing number 1, Zach Igo. Connor Dickey will wear 2 this evening. He's 5'9" and a junior. At 6'1" and a senior, wearing number 3, Sawyer Blair. Jason Gaskins is 6'2" and a junior, wearing number 5. Christopher Wessner will wear 10 this evening, 5'10" and a sophomore. Same height, same grade, will be number 11, Grady Roberts. Brady Brandenburg will wear 12, 6 feet even, and a senior. Evan Richmond will wear the number 21 jersey. Carson Hart is 6 feet even and a sophomore, wearing the 25 shirt this evening. And number 32 will be Jonah Michael, 6'2" and a junior. The cheerleaders for the Cats are Chelsea Kirker, Sydney Shelton, Hannah Burnett, Sierra Boggs, Carriana Dorset, Tessa Frazier, Kenley Julerot, Emily Brill, Kennedy Storms, and Natalie Burnett. And those cheerleaders are coached by Kim Knopf. And that's a look at the visiting Whiteoak Wildcats.
All right, we'll continue the Magulac Tire Service roster report. But first this, as we continue here on the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Creating a memorial to honor a lost loved one is a time-honored tradition. Whether it's a graveside monument, a cremation monument, or a pet memorial, the craftsmen at People's Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process, from concept to completion. Visit People's Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles, and online at peoplesmonument.com. Choose People's Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
DS2 is the one-stop shop for your design needs. Since 2008, they've been locally owned and operated in their offices in Hillsborough and Maysville. DS2 offers services such as architectural engineering and surveying to assist with every step in the early stages of construction. Their friendly professionals are experienced in small to medium-sized residential and commercial services and look forward to helping you complete the job. To book your consultation today, visit their website at ds2architects.com or call 888-564-0961.
No one college can be all things to all people, but Maysville Community and Technical College is as close as it gets. We're incredibly affordable with the lowest tuition rates in the entire state, accelerated with programs that can lead immediately to great careers, and personalized with small classes and hands-on learning. So while we can't be everything to everyone, we can be a lot of things to you. Learn more at maysville.kctcs.edu.
Whether it's basketball, football, volleyball, or baseball, no matter the sport, the Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud to support it. Games like these are possible due to booster support like the Manchester Athletic Boosters. The Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud to support this broadcast of Manchester sports. Wishing good luck to our Manchester Greyhounds. Go Greyhounds!
Let's return, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue with the Magulac Tire Service report with Mr. Phil Ronimus and a look at the home team here at homecoming, the Manchester Greyhounds.
And the Greyhounds are coached by Olson Kingsolver. The AD is Aaron Lockhart, Principal Tim Davis, Superintendent Mr. Nick Roberts. For the Hounds this evening, number 1 will be Parker Hayslip. He's 5'10" and a senior. an inch shorter at 5'9". Also senior wearing number 2 will be Landon Doyle. Joel Bly will wear number 3. He's 5'9" and a senior. At 6'3" and a sophomore, number 10, Bryce Young. He will probably be on the injured list as far as we've been able to tell from the book this evening. Number 12 will be Clayton Coffin, 6 feet even and a junior. At 5'10" and a freshman, number 13, Luke Rigdon. Braden Palmer will wear number 14 tonight. He's 5'9" and a sophomore. At 6'2" and a senior, number 15, Braylon Rickett. Luke Applegate will wear the 20 jersey tonight. He's 5'10" and a senior. Also a senior at 5'9" will be number 22, Traven Hildebrand. 23 will be Colt McChesney, 6'5" and a sophomore. And at 6'3" and a senior, 24, Elijah Crabtree, who is also injured. I believe he's got a broken arm. So that's a look at their roster. We'll go over the cheerleaders for the Hounds. We have August Ballinger, Kaylin Bradford, Abby Lucas, Cadence Newland, Gracie Barr, Maddie Napier, Peyton Hayslip, Kaya Johnson, Jocelyn Lucas, Haven Newland, Faith Scott, Hope Scott, Bailey Spires, Kenley Truesdale, Maddie Easter, and Kaylee Young. And those cheerleaders are coached by Kendra Lucas and Darla Scott. And that's a look at the rosters and cheerleaders and coaches for the homestanding Greyhounds.
Thank you much, Phil. We'll be back. We'll talk about the Whiteoak Wildcats in a little more detail right after this as we continue the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show here on Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components and C103.
I'm a little bit of a hillbilly. You know, I was raised in Cincinnati, Ohio. We moved to Hillsboro in 1971, fell in love with rural living. I bought an 18-acre piece of property out in the country, started raising cattle, but there's nothing like walking out your back porch and seeing soybeans, corn's growing, cattle grazing in the pastures and baling hay.
While college tuition continues to skyrocket, skilled trades offer a pathway to a successful career without a heavy financial burden. At the Ohio Valley Career and Technical Center, we are pioneering pathways to your success by providing hands-on vocational training in high-demand programs where students can gain real-world skills and still enjoy all the benefits of going to school, like playing sports and pursuing college classes. Enrollment is based on program availability, so you don't have to live in Adams County to attend. Speak to your guidance counselors to see how the Ohio Valley CTC can help you create a better tomorrow.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
To prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. Two teams on different trajectories. The visitors on the scoreboard, the Whiteoak Wildcats. They come in here a record of 2-3 and 5-4 under new coach Corey Copas. Corey, longtime coach at Georgetown High School, comes in with a lot of experience, and they are in tied for third place, I should say, in Division II of the Shack. They're tied with Fairfield at 2-3, and guess what? They're tied with Manchester at 2-3 as well. Austin Kingsolver, the coach there, has been here several years, having began his career at West Union and then moved down to West Union several years ago. His team is 2-3 and 5-7. When I say trajectories, well, Whiteoak, a team that comes in here, they lost four of their first 5 basketball games. But guess what? They've won 4 in a row since then. This is a team that's just coming together. When you watch them, they're going to play pretty organized basketball. Corey Copas is pretty much a fundamental coaching style. They like to play in the half court. Remember that as this game goes on. And the big deal with Corey Copas is he likes to limit the turnovers. The negative side for Whiteoak, they don't have any size. They are just not very big. Now, they play pretty good size. They've got a couple guys that play pretty good on the inside, but they're still lacking in size. Looking at Manchester, Austin Kings, however, the coach there, they lost 3 of their last 4. They are beset by injuries, but they have 4 players in double figures. They've struggled, as I said, with injuries. They have pretty decent size inside and out, and they like to push it up and down the floor, which is the opposite a little bit of Whiteoak. They could be a much better ball club, but they are just having trouble with their health. 3 of their top 6 players are out. Mr. Crabtree is out for the season. Mr. Young is out for the season. And Mr. Applegate has a sprained ankle, and I'm told it is the size of a softball. And he will not be playing tonight. Rolled his ankle the other night. So we're talking about a team that has 3 of their top six players sitting on the bench. And Phil, you've seen Manchester, actually a pretty talented ball club, but when you take 3 of the top 6 players away, it's a little tough to win ball games, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And I think Parker Hayslip in particular he likes to pick up the slack, and those of you that watched him last year know can be a prolific scorer, and he is their leading scorer, but they need those other gentlemen to help him out. So it's just going to be tough. Like you said, those injuries are not helping at any time right now.
Right. And when we talk about that third place, the bottom line is 3 teams tied for third place, and any one of those can break out. Fairfield, a ball club that's tied with Whiteoak and Manchester, a team that is doing much better as the season goes along. And then on top, Peebles has handed their first loss the other night. And as they lost to the number 1 team in Division I, they are now in second place. And Fayetteville, atop the league, the only undefeated team in league play in SHAC Division II. Of course, in Division I, Eastern's the leading team at 5-0 and 9-0. The only team overall undefeated in the league. North Adams in second place at 3-3 and 6-3. Lynchburg is in third place, tied with West Union at 1-4 and 3-7. West Union 1-4 and 1-6, and Ripley 0-5 and 1-9 is in fifth. We'll take a quick break. We're back. We continue the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show right after this here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well, and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
Snappy Tomato Pizza. New year, new resolutions, and new ways to enjoy eating better. And Snappy's got you covered with their crustless pizza bowls. All the flavors you love without the extra carbs. We're talking protein-packed, piping hot, loaded with fresh toppings, melty cheese, and, well, everything but the crust. So skip the guilt, not the flavor. Try the new crustless pizza bowls at Snappy. Order online or in the Snappy app today. Snappy Delivery.
Hi, I'm Brett McFarland. For 4 generations, Barry Chevrolet in West Union, Ohio has been family owned and proudly serving our community with honest deals and hometown care. Looking for a new Chevrolet or a dependable used vehicle? Come see why families have trusted Barry's for decades, with friendly service, affordable prices, and payments that work for you. Check out Barry's full selection online at barrychevrolet.com and like us on Facebook. Together, let's drive to your best deal dealer.
So I thought you quit. I tried.
Do your parents know?
No, let's hope they don't find out.
We just watched a video in class about how nicotine can mess up the way your brain develops.
That's the last thing you need.
But for real, you should probably tell your parents.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, can you come with me? Yeah, I got you. Let's go.
Do it live. A lot of the sometimes people ask me, the reason we don't usually broadcast the Star Spangled Banner is because often it's just a recorded version done by somebody anonymously or whatever. But when given the opportunity, we love to do that, and that's a perfect example. Next time we're in Manchester, we will absolutely broadcast the choir because a very, very nice rendition, as I said. Once again, it's homecoming night here at Manchester. And Phil, why don't we take a look as we continue the Maglak Tire Service roster report. Let's take a look at the starters from both these ball clubs.
Just a real quick aside, Mr. Hall's done marvelous things with the music program down here since he's been here. A lot of good kids, and they really want to learn the music. Okay, for the visiting Wildcats, 0, Lucas Pollard, 5'9", and a freshman. Sawyer Blair, 6'1", and a senior, wearing number 3. Christopher Westner, number 10, 5'10", and a sophomore. Brady Brandenburg, a senior at 6 feet even, wearing number 12. And Carson Hart, 6 feet even, and a sophomore, will be the starters for the visiting Wildcats. For the homestanding Greyhounds, number 1, Parker Hayslip, 5 feet even, and a senior. Number 2, Landon Doyle, 5'9", and a senior. 3, Joel Bly, also senior at 5'9". Clayton Colvin will wear 12. He's 6 feet even and a junior. And Braylon Rickett, number 15, is 6'2", and a senior. And that's the look at the starters for the homestanding Greyhounds as well.
Thank you, Phil. And while we're hearing the announcements in the background here as they're presenting both ball clubs, I want to remind you, a little unusual because we don't have a lot of Saturday night girl games. But boy, you're talking about a good big game. It's tomorrow night every year, and they purposely are changing this to give an opportunity to draw a nice crowd, and they've been doing that. It'll be the Eastern Lady Warriors at North Adams tomorrow night. Ken Smith and Craig Campbell will be there to bring that to you. But once again, Eastern at North Adams. And talk about a lot of basketball. Next week is going to be pretty special. Lots of games. We have a total of 20 games next week. 8 of those are on Saturday. Saturday, the Coach Young Classic. It's become quite a popular tournament. You need to mark your calendars if you cannot be there. All 8 of those games will be on Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components and C103. And then throughout next week, we'll have a total of 12 games on Good Guys Radio TV, as well as C103 and 99.5 The Edge. Just make sure you check it out. It is going to be a big week of basketball as we move now to the middle of the season, and it's heating up all the league races. We'll take another quick break, and we'll be back after this as we continue the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV are your source for everything local, from Shack basketball.
Shot by Osborne, 3 on the bus. Welcome back. We've had all the announcements. All the players have been presented, and we have 3 referees out there, 3 senior referees that do a really nice job. One of the guys comes all the way from Athens down here. That's a long hike to come down and do a high school basketball game. Whiteoak gets the tip to start things off, and Phil, we have the names of those referees? I know we do.
Yes, we do.
As a little leaner off the left side, Brandenburg puts it up and in, and Whiteoak gets the first score of the basketball game, and his team leads 2-0.
Our officials are Wayne Horsley, Caleb Epleon, and Rick Merb.
Yes, Wayne Horsley, a gentleman we know really, really well, longtime tournament director at Athens, longtime resident of Athens, Ohio, Athens High School, a longtime official. Drove all the way from Athens down here to referee tonight. Driving in off the right side is Ricketts. He'll put it up and in. We're tied at 2-2 with 7:08 to go in our first quarter.
Ricketts, one of those hounds that's averaging in double figures, 10.9 on the season.
Out top, they get the ball to Brandenburg. They feed it in off the right side, though. A little leaner upside. Carson Hart makes it 4-2 as Whiteoak retakes the lead with 6:52 to go in our first quarter. Dribbling off the left side, there's Doyle. Back out top, it comes to Bly, and then over the far right side, they go to Hayslip. Hayslip loses it away with a little help from Brandenburg. Back over in front of us here, Doyle. He'll dribble back out top, gets it to Ricketts as they'll bring him out top of the key.
Whiteoak forcing Manchester outside.
As now off the wing, 3-shot up, and that went all the way down and came back out. Bly can't get the shot to stay in. Out of bounds it goes. It'll be Whiteoak ball.
Score 4-2 right now for the Wildcats.
6:21 to go in our first quarter as Manchester coming out and showing a little full court pressure. Bounce pass back out. It'll come now. First touch for Wester. Wester dribbling off the wing. Then back out it comes to Brandenburg. Brandenburg turns around, gets some directions from Kopus, the coach. And then off the left side, nice little inlet pass into Lucas Pollard. He puts it up and in and make it 6-2. Whiteoak up by 4 now. After the game, we'll get inside the game with our winning coach and the coach's comment show presented by ACRMC Family Medicine Center. Hayslip with a 3-shot out top off the glass and in. 6-5 the score now. Whiteoak with a 1-point lead.
Parker Hayslip with his first basket, a 3-pointer. The first 3-pointer of the game, averaging 19.6.
Brandenburg out to Pollard. He tried to thread the defense. And they'll say it's off the hands of Hart. So that will go the way of Manchester.
Our first turnover of the game going against the Wildcats.
Landon Doyle dribbles across midcourt. Bounce pass. He'll go there to Rickett. Now a shot out off the wing for a 3 attempt is Doyle. Rebound down underneath. It's tipped out of bounds once again. It will be Whiteoak basketball. There's another full day of basketball, as I said, coming up next weekend. Coach Dave Young Classic. That's at North Adams. I failed to mention that. At North Adams High School, 8 games of basketball, pay one price. You can come in and watch. You can leave, come back. What a deal that is, and what a way to spend a great Saturday afternoon. We'll be there for all 8 of those games. Blair has it. They'll swing it off the right side to Westner. Bounce pass to Brandenburg. Into the corner they go to Hart. Hart in trouble at the baseline. Gets it back out there to Westner. Westner, little dribble drive, a layup up and in, and one.
We're going to have our first foul of the game. It's going against Manchester. Foul's going to be on number 12. That's going to be on Clayton Colvin. His first, team's first, game's first. Coming in for Whiteoak will be Jason Gaskins.
4 minutes and 38 seconds to go in our first quarter. Westner at the foul line does not get the 3, but turnaround. Brandenburg on a nice offensive board there, comes down with the basketball. Turnaround jump shot, he's fouled. He'll go to the foul line. They'll attempt to add 2 more.
Foul's going to be on Braylon Rickett, his first. Manchester's second.
Go ahead.
Brandenburg with 2 points, one single point, 2-point goal so far.
As he puts the first one up, it's good, making it 9-5. Whiteoak with the lead. Brandenburg again taking his time at the foul line. Lucas Pollard just went to the bench. He's a nice freshman player. As he misses the second one, Manchester on the rebound, out off the left side, driving in underneath his Colvin. He puts it up and in. Make it 9-7 now.
Nice little spin move by Colvin to get the right-hand layup over the defense.
Almost, and it is. Taken away. Going the other way is Hayslip. Turnover, Whiteoak. Hayslip, leaner off the glass. No good. Rebound back down. Nice job. Way up in the air, Sawyer Blair. Blair swings it far left side. Over now to Westner. And it looks like I'm going to spend more time looking at a coach than I am the floor right now. As with the basketball, it's knocked away. Another turnover. Whiteoak as out ahead. Manchester with the ball to Bly. Bly finds the cutting Colvin, and he loses the ball away. Back we go the other way. Sawyer Blair. Blair, a little pop and stop. Up and in. Make it 11-7. We've got timeout on the floor. Whiteoak, we're back after this on C103 And Good Guys Radio TV presented by CMT Components.
Creating a memorial to honor a lost loved one is a time-honored tradition. Whether it's a graveside monument, a cremation monument, or a pet memorial, the craftsmen at Peoples Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process, from concept to completion. Visit Peoples Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peoples, and online at peoplesmonument.com. Choose Peoples Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
3 minutes and 38 seconds to go in our first quarter, and it's time for that scoreboard update. Brought to you by Jeff Newman and his staff at H&R Block in West Union. They are the tax professionals, and the score is Whiteoak 11, Manchester 7. And Phil, it's interesting, the team that's leading called the timeout. I think it's because they had 3 turnovers, isn't it?
Yes, I'm pretty sure that's right, because like you said, he tries to limit his turnovers.
As backing into the defense is Colvin. Back to the corner, they go to Hayslip. He'll drop the 3, and we're back to a 1-point game. Make it 11-10. Whiteoak with the lead.
Parker Hayslip with his second 3 here in this first quarter.
And they'll swing it out off the left side over there to Gaskins. And back it'll come off the left side again. A little shot up and in. Nice athletic move by Brandenburg. Makes it 13-10, Whiteoak. And now the tempo will slow down just slightly as Hayslip brings the ball down the floor. As we said, Manchester with 4 players in double figures, Whiteoak with 3 in double figures, but the problem that Manchester has is one of those players in double figures is on the bench injured. Leaning in off the left side, nice runner, but Colvin can't get to stay down. Rebound Westner.
Good defense by Whiteoak with their hands up that time to make him look through their hands.
Westner gathers the ball back in, swings it left side over there to Blair. And into the corner they go to Gaskins. Excuse me, that's Hart. Now back out to Gaskins. And once again I have a coach Westner for a 3. Ouch. 16-10 as he drops it.
First 3 of the game now for Whiteoak, and that gives Mr. Westner 7 points. He's averaging 12.9 on the year for the Wildcats.
As they'll go off the right side, there to Rickett and back out to Hayslip. Hayslip, the go-to guy on this team. Fortunately, the senior he's one of the only players, starters that's not injured. Doyle goes right side to Rickett, and now a 3-shot out top by Bly. Nice rebound, Rickett. Now driving in off the right side, up and in it goes. Landon Doyle makes it 16-12, and there's some of that size advantage. Rickett, we've watched him now. He's a senior. We've watched him for 4 years, and you talk about a young gentleman that's become a nice athlete. And a 3-shot way out top off the back. Blair, rebound back the other way we go again. Hayslip. Hayslip finds Rickett off the left side. He could not get it organized. Instead, he'll feed it there to Colvin. Colvin in trouble, looking, will get a foul against Whiteoak.
That foul's going to be on Mr. Westner, Chris Westner, his team's first. In for Whiteoak, number 1, Zach Igo. In for Manchester, 22, Traven Hildebrand, making his first appearance.
Manchester puts the ball in play underneath their own basket. Rickett, nice spin move off the right side. Oh my goodness. Rickett's got it all going on. Make it 16-14 now. Whiteoak still up by 2.
Made the Whiteoak defender not look too good on that little spin move.
That would be an accurate description. As now a little floater up off the glass and in. Carson Hart makes it 18-14. Whiteoak back up by 4.
That's Hart's 4th point of the game.
Hayslip out off the wing. Dribbling around, we'll feed it there to Colvin. They'll find Rickett, then far right side to go to Hildebrand. Doyle now, and again back to Hayslip. Step back 3, up off the rim, no. Rebound backside. Nice clear out block there on the right side by Gaskins. That'll end the first quarter, 18-14. Whiteoak, we're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV presented by CMT Components and C103.
DS2 is the one-stop shop for your design needs. Since 2008, they've been locally owned and operated in their offices in Hillsborough and Maysville. DS2 offers services such as architectural engineering and surveying to assist with every step in the early stages of construction. Their friendly professionals are experienced in small to medium-sized residential and commercial services and look forward to helping you complete the job. To book your consultation today, visit their website at ds2architects.com or call 888-564-0961.
No one college can be all things to all people, but Maysville Community and Technical College is as close as it gets. We're incredibly affordable with the lowest tuition rates in the entire state, accelerated with programs that can lead immediately to great careers, and personalized with small classes and hands-on learning. So while we can't be everything to everyone, we can be a lot of things to you. Learn more at maysville.kctcs.edu.
Whether it's basketball, football, volleyball, or baseball, no matter the sport, the Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud to support it. Games like these are possible due to booster support like the Manchester Athletic Boosters. The Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud to support this broadcast of Manchester Sports. Wishing good luck to our Manchester Greyhounds. Go Greyhounds!
We return. Manchester with the basketball. A couple changes out there. Colton McChesney, 6'5" sophomore. You talk about a size. As he tries to throw a pass to the right side, it'll be out of bounds. McChesney, pretty good sized guy, isn't he?
Yep. I don't know if he's a football player too. He's got that kind of build, and like you said, he's got the height. What was it, 6'5"?
Yes, 6'5" sophomore. As bounce pass to the left side, Brandenburg gets it off the wing. As they rotate Igo through, and we'll get what? A player control foul against Whiteoak.
Foul's going to be on number 12. That's going to be Brandenburg. That'll be his first, team's first of this second quarter.
Well, we talk about the size difference. As I said, Whiteoak not with a lot of size. Manchester with more size. Most of that size for Manchester is on the inside. Shot up off the wing by Hayslip. Nope, rebound Westner. Because on the outside players, Whiteoak may be a little bigger team than Manchester. Left side they go to Brandenburg. And now they'll swing it over the right side to Igo and back to Brandenburg. Now Westner. Little dribble drive. Now Hart will take it in for a finger roll up and in. Nice rotation. As make it 20-14 now, Whiteoak. They'll go right side once again to Doyle. Doyle looking. They'll find McChesney out there. And now Ricketts rotates to the top, and we'll get a foul called against on Whiteoak.
Yeah, foul's going to be on Brandenburg. That's his second he picked up here in the last 20 seconds. Coming in for Whiteoak, Carson Hart.
That's a tough break for Whiteoak, as we're going to have what? And now we're going to get a foul going the other way.
And that's going to be on Mr. McChesney. His first, team's first for Manchester. I think he lowered his shoulder. That's, I think, what they call the first foul on Brandenburg at the other end for also.
With the basketball, Whiteoak now. Blair brings it down the floor. You get it there to Gaskins. Swings it left side, once again over to Igo. Igo, one of the seniors on this ball club, and now we'll get a push and a foul on Manchester. What we're watching here is it was getting a little chippy, I guess, and a little more physical than the referees wanted, and they're starting to crack down just a little bit, get it under control. And already this big sophomore picks up 2 fouls now.
Said he was pushing somebody. That was the signal that they gave.
Thanks to First State Bank for making this broadcast possible. Learn more about First State Bank at your local branch in Southern Ohio, Northern Kentucky, or go to fsbforme.com. Dribbling off the left side, a little runner. And we'll get a foul against Manchester, and that'll be a shooting foul. Don't forget, basketball and Snappy Tomato are a perfect pair. Order from your local Snappies in West Union, Seaman, or Maysville, and download the free Snappy app for delicious perks.
That fouls on Braylon Rickett, his second, first here in the quarter for him. Third team foul for Manchester.
And Gaskins hits the first foul shot, making it 21-14.
In for Manchester, back in for Manchester, should say, Clayton Colvin.
Snappy Tomato Pizza's new location in Maysville, the Bluegrass Shopping Center, just adjacent or just down the way from Harbor Freight, in the same area as Rent to Own. Check it out when you're in Maysville shopping. Get some good Snappy Tomato Pizza. Parker Hayslip with the basketball out top, working there against Igo. Little dribble drive, kicks it out, and it gets loose. Loose ball pickup, Hart. Hart driving all the way, off balance shot, misses it, rebound back out, Hildebrand. He'll find Hayslip, and Hayslip makes him pay for 2 points. Make it 21-16. Whiteoak with the lead, but we have timeout. We're back after this here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
I'm a little bit of a hillbilly. You know, I was raised in Cincinnati, Ohio. We moved to Hillsboro in 1971, fell in love with rural living. I bought an 18-acre piece of property out in the country, started raising cattle, but there's nothing like walking out your back porch and seeing soybeans, corn's growing, cattle grazing in the pastures and baling hay.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Off that timeout, Whiteoak with the basketball. With the ball going ahead is Gaskins. He'll feed it to Blair off the left side. Then back over to go to Gaskins. Loses control, but he'll get it to Igo, and we'll get a travel called on Carson Hart. 21-16 the score. Manchester will get the ball back, trailing by 5. You know, just as Barry Chevrolet can hook you up with the keys to a new vehicle, we'll give you the keys to the second half with the Barry Chevrolet halftime report.
Mr. Hart that time drop step before he let go of the ball to take his dribble.
As off the wing, it goes to Hayslip. They'll rotate Hildebrand out top and then feed it over to Doyle. Again, rotating out, working off the top of the key. Now Hayslip looking. And back over right side again. Now back off they go. Good catch of the ball by Hildebrand, a little off the line. Now back they'll go to Bly. Now at top with the ball, it's Hayslip. Driving in a little scoop shot, does not stay down. Hit the side of the rim, rebound, out ahead we go. Gaskins out over there to Blair. Now to Hart. Now back off the left side to Westner. Whiteoak not deep in foul trouble, but in a bit of foul trouble with Brandenburg on the bench. And, of course, Manchester in the same situation. Off-balance shot by Gaskins. Doesn't work. Rebound going the other way. We have a shot up by Doyle. He's fouled. He'll shoot a couple foul shots now. Begin your pathway to completion today with Southern State Community College at sscc.edu. Thanks to Southern State for sponsoring our basketball coverage.
That foul's on Sawyer Blair, his first team third for Whiteoak.
Interesting. Coach Copas is going to send Brandenburg back in with 2 fouls.
So you heard Don say Brandenburg back in. Also Lucas Pollard returning for the Cats.
They're in to replace Jason Gaskins and Zach Igo.
Doyle missed that first foul shot.
His second one rims out as well. Rebound back down, it comes to Hart. Hart will find Pollard off the right side into the corner. Westner for his second 3. Nope, rebound backside though. Good job by Hart. And how he got that shot back up, I'll never know. He misses it as Hildebrand with the basketball out ahead. Hildebrand dishes it there to Hayslip. Hayslip at the foul line for a jump shot. He buries it. 21-18. Manchester back within 3.
Parker Hayslip, first person in the game tonight with double figures. That gave him 10 points.
He leads Manchester in scoring as Wessner, nice spin move in front with a little half hook scoop shot off the right side, makes it 23-18 as Whiteoak scores.
Wessner now with 9 for the Cats.
And in underneath, they find Hildebrand. He gets it to Hayslip. That was not Hildebrand. That was Doyle, or Bly, I believe. As dribbling the other way, Wessner again off balance shot, no good. Rebound again, Hildebrand. He finds Hayslip. Hayslip driving in, 2 points up and in. Make it 23-20, and Manchester's not going away yet.
6 points for Hayslip here in this quarter so far.
And going the other way, answering is Wessner. Back and forth we go.
Wessner now in double figures for the Cats with 11.
25-20 the score. Whiteoak with the lead. H&R Block scoreboard update. H&R Block in West Union, your tax and financial partner. Hayslip with a 3-shot up and no good. Bly on a rebound backside, feeds it to Doyle, and he puts it in.
Landon Doyle with 4. He's averaging 2.7.
25-22 the score on that H&R Block scoreboard update. The ball loose on the floor. And we get a foul on somebody. That could go either way. It was a loose ball foul. I believe it will go against Manchester. I am not positive. It does.
Yes. Fouls on Landon Doyle, his first, team 4th.
You know, at halftime, our producer Bethany Gibson will bring you our halftime studio update. Stay tuned for that.
Gaskins back in for the Cats.
And he will inbound the basketball. He gets it in there to Brandenburg. Brandenburg out there with 2 fouls. He'll dish it left side to Pollard. Bounce pass. He goes back off the right side. There to Gaskins. And they try to go inside. They throw it away. Hildebrand back to Hayslip again. Minute 20 to go in the half. 3-point ball game. Doyle out top here on homecoming night. 2026 version of Manchester. Hayslip, little stutter step, bounce pass into the corner. They go for a 3-shot. Joe Bly ties the basketball game at 25-all with a 3 from the corner.
Joe Bly's first points with that.
Steal the basketball. Hildebrand driving in, misses the layup off the left side, but it's stuck back by Hayslip up and in. And Manchester with their first lead of the ball game makes it 27-25 with 44 seconds to go in our half. Brandenburg off the side, feeds it in off the left side to Gaskins, and we'll have it'll be an out-of-bounds play for Whiteoak.
I go in for the Cats, also number 3, Sawyer Blair, replacing Lucas Pollard and Brady Brandenburg.
Listen just before each game for our Southern Hills Community Bank tip-off show and the Magulife Tire Service starting lineups just before each and every matchup. Whiteoak with the basketball, dribbling in its heart, misses shot off the glass, rebound back the other way, Doyle, back to Hildebrand, left side to Hayslip. Hayslip driving in, a leaner over the top, up and in. And now Manchester with a 4-point lead makes it 29-25.
10 seconds left to go in this first half.
Wessner with the basketball, down to 9 seconds. He gets it in off the right side. I'll get it up for a layup, making it a 2-point ball game, 29-27. And on the buzzer, Hildebrand's shot is offline from the midcourt. We'll go to the locker room. 29-27 the score. It is Manchester leading Whiteoak here on C103. And up next is the Barry's Chevrolet halftime report on Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
While college tuition continues to skyrocket, skilled trades offer a pathway to a successful career without a heavy financial burden. At the Ohio Valley Career and Technical Center, we are pioneering pathways to your success by providing hands-on vocational training in high-demand programs where students can gain real-world skills and still enjoy all the benefits of going to school, like playing sports and pursuing college classes. Enrollment is based on program availability, so you don't have to live in Adams County to attend. Speak to your guidance counselors to see how the Ohio Valley CTC can help you create a better tomorrow.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
It's halftime at Manchester High School. It's homecoming. Halftime here in our basketball game. In the first quarter, it was Whiteoak taking the lead. They led by 4, 18-14, as they took the lead for the first time with 7:38 to go in the first quarter. And then into the second quarter, Manchester comes back, and it's a turnaround as Manchester outscores Whiteoak 15-9 and takes the lead. Here at halftime, the score 29-27. Take another break, and then it's the studio update with Bethany Gibson during the Barry Chevrolet halftime report right after this here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Snappy tomato pizza. New year, new resolutions, and new ways to enjoy eating better. And Snappy's got you covered with their crustless pizza bowls. All the flavors you love without the extra carbs. We're talking protein-packed, piping hot, loaded with fresh toppings, melty cheese, and, well, everything but the crust. So skip the guilt, not the flavor. Try the new crustless pizza bowls at Snappy. Order online or in the Snappy app today. Snappy Delivery.
Hi, I'm Brett McFarland. For 4 generations, Barry Chevrolet in West Union, Ohio has been family owned and proudly serving our community with honest deals and hometown care. Looking for a new Chevrolet or a dependable used vehicle? Come see why families have trusted Barry's for decades, with friendly service, affordable prices, and payments that work for you. Check out Barry's full selection online at barrychevrolet.com and like us on Facebook. Together, let's drive to your best deal dealer.
So I thought you quit. I tried.
Do your parents know?
No, let's hope they don't find out.
We just watched a video in class about how nicotine can mess up the way your brain develops.
That's the last thing you need.
But for real, you should probably tell your parents.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, can you come with me? Yeah, I got you. Let's go.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV are your source for everything local. From Shack basketball
Shot by Osborne, 3 on the buzzer!
Wow. To Shack baseball.
Wells is going to drive. He makes it. He's safe.
Western Brown football.
Throws it towards the end zone, and it's complete.
To Shack volleyball.
Hatton for the kill. It's good.
Local fairs, festivals, and more.
Ire to the finish line.
Crosses the line to get the victory.
Never miss a moment with C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV.
Creating a memorial to honor a lost loved one is a time-honored tradition. Whether it's a graveside monument, a cremation monument, or a pet memorial, the craftsmen at People's Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process, from concept to completion. Visit People's Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles, and online at peoplesmonument.com. Choose People's Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
DS2 is the one-stop shop for your design needs. Since 2008, they've been locally owned and operated in their offices in Hillsborough and Maysville. DS2 offers services such as architectural engineering and surveying to assist with every step in the early stages of construction. Their friendly professionals are experienced in small to medium-sized residential and commercial services and look forward to helping you complete the job. To book your consultation today, visit their website at ds2architects.com or call 888-564-0961.
No one college can be all things to all people, but Maysville Community and Technical College is as close as it gets. We're incredibly affordable with the lowest tuition rates in the entire state, accelerated with programs that can lead immediately to great careers, and personalized with small classes and hands-on learning. So while we can't be everything to everyone, we can be a lot of things to you. Learn more at maysville.kctcs.edu.
Whether it's basketball, football, volleyball, or baseball, no matter the sport, the Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud to support it. Games like these are possible due to booster support like the Manchester Athletic Boosters. The Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud to support this broadcast of Manchester sports. Wishing good luck to our Manchester Greyhounds. Go Greyhounds!
I'm a little bit of a hillbilly. You know, I was raised in Cincinnati, Ohio. We moved to Hillsborough in 1971, fell in love with rural living. I bought an 18-acre piece of property out in the country, started raising cattle, but there's nothing like walking out your back porch and seeing soybeans, corn's growing, cattle grazing in the pastures and baling hay.
Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. We're at Manchester High School, and it's homecoming, as we said. Hope you're enjoying our broadcast here on a Friday night. And lots of basketball yet this weekend. As I said, tomorrow night, Eastern versus North Adams. Girls basketball, that is always a huge rivalry, and should be fun. That'll be broadcast on C103 as well. And Phil, here in this ball game, it's, I don't know, it's not sloppy, but I think it's probably quicker than either one of the coaches would like it to be. Manchester is decidedly has the advantage when they like to run, but Whiteoak's not able to have their way with Manchester here in the second quarter.
Right. I thought Whiteoak forced a lot of shots inside instead of taking their time like they did that first quarter. The thing for both teams is you got Parker Hayslip with 16 for Manchester, then the next nearest person has 4. It's the same way for the Whiteoak. You got Wessner with 13, and the next person's got 5. Like I said, I thought now believe it or not, from the field, from 2-point land, Manchester 58%, Whiteoak 57%. Whiteoak was 7 for 8 in that first quarter. Manchester was 6 for 10 in the second quarter. So that's pretty good shooting percentage. Turnovers, 6 to 3 overall. So, like you said, it's anybody's game.
Yeah, it's a pretty even matchup right now, as it's Whiteoak, of course, ended the first quarter up by 4. We went to the half, and Manchester up by 2. So fun ball game. This is what we want to do on a Friday night here at homecoming. As up off the left side, Blair has it. Whiteoak with the basketball to start second half. Whiteoak, by the way, in their visitors' black uniforms, orange numerals trimmed in white. Their colors are black and orange. Manchester on the other way. They'll work to our right as a jump shot off the right side by Brandenburg. Doesn't stay down. Out ahead quickly, Hayslip to Hildebrand. Hayslip at the foul line for a jump shot. Nope, rebound down. It will not be a foul, or will it?
Out of bounds.
No, it'll be out of bounds. It's a nice rebound there by Hart. Manchester, the home team, their white uniforms, blue numerals trimmed in gold. Their colors are blue and gold. As Brandenburg directs a little traffic, gets it to Blair. Blair looking, dishes it underhand over there to Gaskins again, and then over the far wing, they'll get it there to Hart. Now a little jump shot at the foul line. Missed by Blair. He'll get it back out off the right side. The leading scorer on the first half for Whiteoak, Westner, has the ball. Out to Brandenburg. Brandenburg spent a fair amount of time on the bench with 2 fouls. From the corner, a 3-shot. Pops off the rim, Gaskins, but the rebound back down to Blair. Now Westner will try a 3. Nope, that's no good. And it hits a strap, and they'll call it out of bounds. You know, the other night, Phil, we saw a game there where they didn't call that out of bounds. They didn't call the strap anything. It was just part of the basket, and I liked it. I think that's the way it ought to be. Off the right side, Hayslip for a 3-shot. It's up and good. He puts his team up 32-27 now. Manchester with their biggest lead of the game.
Hayslip's third 3 of the game with that one there. Had 2 in that first quarter.
Blair, a little hook pass to Brandenburg behind the defense. Wester, clear out blocked though. I believe it was Hayslip. Out ahead, he finds Doyle. Doyle misses the shot as the defense catches up on the other end as well.
You were talking about the straps. I would like to see the straps up a little higher. I think they could still keep the basket safe.
As now, off the inbounds, Brandenburg will find Wester. Wester with a leaner. Nope, rebound. Out of bounds it goes. It'll be Whiteoak basketball. Manchester fans not too happy about that one there. They thought that should go the other way.
It's all on where you're sitting.
There you go.
Or standing.
As inbounds, they threw it to the referee, and he did not catch it. Rick Merb, not with the best hands. He heard me. Yes.
I go back in for the Wildcats, replacing Westner.
And what I started saying is he heard me, even he had to smile. That was right in his hands, he didn't catch it. No, he's not supposed to, folks, obviously. Hayslip goes right side, in front, in there to Rickett. And shot put up, no. Blocked the second time, no. And the foul will go against Whiteoak. Thanks again to season sponsors, including Health Source of Ohio, providing a unique and comprehensive approach to health right in your community. And don't forget to tune in 4:45 every game day and just before a broadcast for a pregame report with Caleb Rayburn, brought to you by Ron Lynch with Edward Jones Investments in Maysville. And people save a lot.
Braylon Rickett makes his first foul shot.
He settles in, second one in the air, and he buries it. Makes it 34-27 as Manchester continues to extend this lead. Whiteoak yet to score a point here in the third quarter.
That foul was on Sawyer Blair for Whiteoak there.
3 out top, high off the back once again. And this time we'll get a foul again off against Whiteoak.
Foul's going to be on Igo over the back, or a push, however you want to call it. Second team foul for Whiteoak here in this quarter.
Parker Hayslip picked up in the backcourt by Brandenburg. They collapse a double team on him. Then they go right side, left side to Doyle. And the shot, that was Bly, excuse me. The shot misses. Rebound back the other way we go. Hart. Bounce pass. He'll go to Blair. And finally, the lid off the basket for Whiteoak. And it took almost 3 minutes in the third quarter for them to score. 34-29 now the score, as it is Manchester with the basketball in the lead. Hayslip at the baseline, tries to feed Rickett. Rickett, nice collection of the ball, but he misses the shot. Rebound back out, Hart. Ahead to Brandenburg. Back again to Blair. And to Gaskins. Gaskins kicks it into the far right corner for a 3-shot. Off the back once again. That was Blair. No, that 3-shot over in the corner was, as we go the other way, Hayslip with the basketball. Doyle, bounce pass into Rickett. Rickett a leaner. Nope. Rebound put back up and in, as Rickett gets his own rebound and puts it up and in, and Manchester with a 7-point lead.
Rickett getting close to his average. He's averaging 10 point now has 8.
Brandenburg, little jump shot in front of the rim. No. And I'm blocked. I believe it'll stay with Whiteoak. Time for the scoreboard update, brought to you by Jeff Newman and his staff at H&R Block in West Union. They are the tax professionals. With 4:03 to go in the third quarter, the score is 36-29. Manchester with the lead.
Evan Richmond in, first appearance for him for Whiteoak, also number 10, Westner. And for Manchester, Clayton Colvin back in.
Richmond back as gets a touch, then goes to Westner. Westner off the glass and out. And we'll get what? A foul against Whiteoak again.
Yes. Fouls on Westner, his second.
We have timeout on the floor. Whiteoak, we're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components and C103.
While college tuition continues to skyrocket, skilled trades offer a pathway to a successful career without a heavy financial burden. At the Ohio Valley Career and Technical Center, we are pioneering pathways to your success by providing hands-on vocational training in high-demand programs where students can gain real-world skills and still enjoy all the benefits of going to school, like playing sports and pursuing college classes. Enrollment is based on program availability, so you don't have to live in Adams County to attend. Speak to your guidance counselors to see how the Ohio Valley CTC can help you create a better tomorrow.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Minutes and 45 seconds to go in our third quarter. Manchester has held the lead here as they lead by 7. We began the quarter up by 2. Whiteoak was unable to score a basket in the first 3 minutes of this quarter. Hayslip back out top to Colvin. They go inside off the right side. Braylon Ricketts puts it up and in after a nice entry pass there by Colvin.
Ricketts now with double figures for the Greyhounds.
9-point lead for Manchester. Brandenburg off the right wing. Out top it'll go to Westner, and then he'll swing it left side over here to Richmond. And back again. We'll go to Gaskins this time, or Hart, I should say, excuse me. As driving in for a little runner, the shot just not there. Westner misses the shot. Hayslip on the rebound. The bottom line, Whiteoak is just not finishing. Manchester, on the other hand, really taking advantage of opportunities. Driving in, a little runner off the front side there by Doyle, doesn't stay down. Back the other way we go, Blair. Blair over the top of Ricketts, puts it up and in.
Blair with 6 points for the Cats.
38-31 the score, 7-point lead for Manchester. Hayslip again will set the offense. He'll work it off the wing as they begin the rotation. He'll feed it in off the right side. That's about the third time they've tried that here in this quarter. First one was successful. The last two have not, where he hit Ricketts off the right side. Brandenburg for a jump shot at the foul line. Nope. Rebound back down. Colvin. Out ahead right side to Hildebrand. Hildebrand stepped through. Goes left side to Doyle. Step true. There we go. As back out again to Colvin. And now to Doyle. They'll feed it in off the left side there to Colvin, and we get a foul called against Manchester. You know, after the final buzzer, we'll wrap the game up with stats, comments, behind the mic, and much more in Williamson Trucking post-game show.
In for Manchester, Joel Bly. In for Whiteoak, we have Zach Igo, and also Jason Gaskins returning.
Minute 42 seconds to go, third quarter. The score is 38-31. Brandenburg feeds it right side over there to Westner. Everybody on Whiteoak has kind of gone silent as Westner goes in, and I believe it will be and one. Let's see if he gets continuation. It does count.
Going to be on Clayton Colvin, his second here real quick, his third total. Back in for Manchester, 23, Colton McChesney, the big boy, coming in, replacing Clayton Colvin.
6'5" sophomore. Got in pretty quick foul trouble in that first half. Let's see what he does here. Foul shots on the way, and it's good. And that quickly, we're back to a 4-point ball game, make it 38-34 as shot missed. Back Whiteoak comes. The head in for a little reverse layup, missed in there. That was Igo. Lost away. Gaskins has it to Brandenburg. Whiteoak will get another look. Now Westner for a three. No. Rebound tipped around. And this time it'll come down to Doyle. 4-point ball game, 38-34. Off the right side there, Bly. Bounce pass to Rickett and take it away. Turnover again. Back we go. Westner with a little shot missed. Rebound tipped around, and back we go, Manchester. They've got a Hayslip out of front. Hayslip will drop two, make it 40-34. We're back to a 6-point ball game, Manchester.
Hayslip now with 21 points on the evening, leading all scores.
Now Brandenburg, finger roll off the top, he answers.
That's Brandenburg's first score since first quarter. They need him to pick it up a little bit.
40-36 the score, 21 seconds to go here in the third quarter with the basketball. Doyle almost taken away. Good defense there on the part of Gaskins. And now they'll swing it back out to Hayslip. Brandenburg with the assignment of guarding Hayslip. Hayslip, wow! Big three as the time runs out. We end the third quarter, 4-point ball game. Manchester back up next, the fourth quarter here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well, and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
Snappy Tomato Pizza. New year, new resolutions, and new ways to enjoy eating better. And Snappy's got you covered with their crustless pizza bowls. All the flavors you love without the extra carbs. We're talking protein-packed, piping hot, loaded with fresh toppings, melty cheese, and, well, everything but the crust. So skip the guilt, not the flavor. Try the new crustless pizza bowls at Snappy. Order online or in the Snappy app today. Snappy Delivery.
The ball in play. Manchester turns it over. We go the other way. Whiteoak turns it over as well. Did he lead him too far? I think he did. And another turnover. 3 turnovers as we begin the fourth quarter here. Brandenburg has it for Whiteoak. Manchester with a 4-point lead. Now it's Blair for a three. Nothing but the bottom of the net. It's a 1-point ball game. 40-39 as Whiteoak pulls back within one of Manchester.
Sawyer Blair's first three. That gets him double figures also for Whiteoak, 10 points.
Hildebrand out off the elbow. Feeds it there to Bly. Now once again, he'll go to Doyle. Back out once again to Doyle. And now to Hayslip. Hayslip picked up out there by Richmond. Hayslip, little hesitation. And then from the corner, the shot is up. No good. It pops back out. Rebound will go the other way. Sawyer Blair to Brandenburg off the right wing. Brandenburg into the paint for a little half hook. He misses it. Hayslip the other way. Hayslip stops at the foul line and drops it. 42-39 on the back of a pretty jump shot by Hayslip.
Hayslip with 23 for the Hounds.
Brandenburg looking, goes there now to Gaskins. Now he'll drive in, misses the shot, puts it back up, and misses the shot. He'll be fouled, and he'll go to the line and shoot two. You know, Manchester's doing a really good job of taking that inside away from Whiteoak.
Yes, they are. They're clogging it up quite a bit. And to me, Whiteoak still continues to force their a lot of their shots there. And then, like you said, they're not finishing. They're just not need another 6 inches to get it over the edge of the rim.
Foul shot is good. Making 42-40 now. One outstanding athlete will enjoy some Snappy Pizza. We'll name our Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game. Brought to you by Snappy's in Seaman, West Union, and Maysville.
And for Whiteoak 25, Carson Hart returning.
42-41 as he hits both foul shots. 6:12 to go in our ball game. Off the right side, it's Doyle, and then driving in off the left side, Hayslip. He is almost unstoppable tonight. 44-41, it's back to a 3-point ball game. Manchester leading.
Hayslip 7 points over his average. He's averaging 19.6 on the season for the Greyhounds.
Now a shot from the wing by Blair. No good. Rebound back down. Rickett. Out to Hayslip. Then out top Doyle. Bounce pass there to Rickett. Rickett turning. Back out top to Hayslip again. 5:33 to go in the ball game. Hayslip working against Brandenburg. Feeds it there right side again to Doyle. Doyle to Hayslip with Brandenburg on his hip. And an attempted shot off the left side. Brandenburg may have gotten a hand on that one. Rickett on the rebound, and Hayslip dishes it to Hayslip for a reverse layup. We're going to timeout. 46-41 Manchester. Back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Hi, I'm Brett McFarland. For 4 generations, Barry Chevrolet in West Union, Ohio has been family owned and proudly serving our community with honest deals and hometown care. Looking for a new Chevrolet or a dependable used vehicle? Come see why families have trusted Barry's for decades, with friendly service, affordable prices, and payments that work for you. Check out Barry's full selection online at barrychevrolet.com and like us on Facebook. Together, let's drive to your best deal dealer.
So I thought you quit. I tried.
Do your parents know?
No, let's hope they don't find out.
We just watched a video in class about how nicotine can mess up the way your brain develops.
That's the last thing you need.
But for real, you should probably tell your parents.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, can you come with me? Yeah, I got you. Let's go.
Just in time, Whiteoak will bring the ball down the floor, trailing by 5, 46-41. Carson Hart gets the ball, and we'll get a foul against somebody on the inside from Manchester, I believe.
Foul's going to be on 15. Ricketts, his third, team second here in this quarter.
5:05 to go in our ball game. Whiteoak will put it in play underneath their own basket. Inbounds to Westner, now to Brandenburg. He'll go right side to Gaskins, back to Brandenburg for a little jump shot. Little set play. They executed very well. 46-43 now the score.
That's what I think Coach Kopis would like to see, a little more of that.
As Hayslip off the right side there to Bly. Bly tried to dish it to Hildebrand. The ball loose on the floor. Timeout, Manchester. We're back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Three-point ball game, and it's time for that scoreboard update. Brought to you by H&R Block in West Union, your tax and financial partner. The score, well, it's Manchester 46, Whiteoak 43. And if you're a Manchester fan, there's always a saying we always talk about, you don't let the other team hang around, and that's certainly what Whiteoak is doing. But on the flip side, Whiteoak just can't get over the hill, as they seem to get close and then fall back again. Hayslip inbounds the ball to Rickett, and they feed it over there to Doyle. He almost lost it away, but instead he'll go to Hildebrand. Hildebrand puts the ball in on the floor, driving in off the left side, and he is fouled and will go to the foul line to shoot foul shots, I believe. Or are they going to say that it's on the floor? Nope, it was on the floor. Forgive me.
Fouls on Brandenburg, his third.
Fouls have been a rarity here in the second half. It's a good thing. They're letting them play a little bit. They got control of the basketball game. Hayslip for a three. It's up and good. 49-43 as Hayslip is just absolutely destroying the Whiteoak defense.
He has 30, Don, with that basket.
Westner goes left side. Over to Brandenburg. Brandenburg in the paint, has the ball knocked away, and out of there comes Hayslip. What a performance he's putting on tonight here at homecoming. 3:53 to go now. 6-point ball game. Hayslip on the wing, goes to Ricketts out top. To Doyle, and now to Hildebrand, back to Doyle. He'll dish to Hayslip. Hayslip left side to Doyle, misses the shot, rebound loose. Now it comes to Brandenburg. Whiteoak goes the other way. He'll feed left side to Blair. Blair in underneath, over the top of Ricketts, misses the shot. Rebound put back up underneath. That's Hart. Gaskins, excuse me. Now to Hart. Now loose ball. Gaskins gets it off the right side. He'll attempt the shot. He misses it, but he's fouled. You know, we're halfway through the season. You can still get your Southern State Community College season pocket schedule to keep up with your favorite Shack team. Make sure you grab yours. All 10 girls teams, all 10 boys teams, and a pocket size fold-up schedule. You will like it. Very handy little thing to have. At the foul line, and the foul shot rims out. That's Carson Hart.
That foul was on Braylon Rickett for the Hounds. That's his fourth, first person with 4 for either team.
That could be critical. He's been quite a force inside as Hart hits the second foul shot. We're now to a 5-point game, 49-44, as Manchester with the lead and the basketball. Bly to Hildebrand. To Colvin. To Hayslip. And a little leaner, they try to go inside. Hayslip pass offline. As we go the other way, it's knocked out of bounds. But turnover Manchester. Whiteoak will have the ball underneath their own basket.
Manchester with 3 turnovers in this fourth quarter so far. Whiteoak with 2.
2:51 to go in our fourth quarter. Again, a 5-point ball game, 49-44. Manchester leads. Out top again. Sawyer Blair. Blair, little jump shot at the foul line. Nope. Rebound out of bounds it goes. It'll be Manchester basketball with a 5-point lead.
Full court man-to-man here by Whiteoak.
Hayslip dribbling ahead, working against Brandenburg. Off the left side, driving in for a shot. It's Hildebrand, up and in.
I think Whiteoak's getting a little gassed on defense, a few of them.
We go the other way, and as Blair drops a 2, and we get timeout. We're back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Creating a memorial to honor a lost loved one is a time-honored tradition. Whether it's a graveside monument, a cremation monument, or a pet memorial, the craftsmen at Peebles Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process, from concept to completion. Visit Peebles Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles, and online at peeblesmonument.com. Choose Peebles Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
Two minutes and 24 seconds to go in our ball game. 51 Manchester, 46 Whiteoak. Manchester will have the ball as we return here. Out there on the floor, it's Doyle, Hayslip, Hildebrand. Ahead to the left side there to Colvin. I'll finish that as Ricketts back out there with 4 fouls. For Whiteoak, it's Wessner, Hart, as well as they go inside to Ricketts. Ricketts off the rim, no good. Rebound, back down Brandenburg with the basketball. I'll finish that as turnaround spin move inside Brandenburg, and one. 51-48. Whiteoak again back within 3.
Foul's going to be on Clayton Colvin. That will be his 4th for the Hounds. So they have 2 players with 4 fouls on them.
Out there for Whiteoak, by the way, let me finish that. That's Blair, as well as Gaskins, Wessner, Brandenburg, and Hart. 5 players on the floor. 1 minute, 57 seconds to go in our ball game. Brandenburg can cut this lead to 2.
Brandenburg shooting 62.2% for the year from the foul line. Neither one of these teams are burning up from the foul line. Whiteoak averaging 65.2, Manchester 69.6.
Brandenburg will take his time, dribbles the basketball a couple of times and misses the foul shot. Rebound back down off the right side. Colvin out ahead. Hildebrand. Hildebrand will organize the the offense to Hayslip, the man of the hour. My goodness, what a game he's having. He goes inside to Ricketts. Good defense on Whiteoak. Now to Hildebrand. Back out left side again. Colvin. Ball almost taken away from Hayslip. Again, Brandenburg, in spite of the score, has actually had a pretty good defensive night, as we'll have a foul called against Whiteoak.
That foul's going to be on Wessner. That will be his 3rd, 2nd team foul for Whiteoak.
If we get to that point, next foul, Manchester will go to the line to shoot 2 on every foul called. Hildebrand out off the wing. Little hesitation dribble. Working there against Gaskins. Dribbles in the corner. Feeds it to Hayslip. And we'll get a foul called. And I believe that'll put Whiteoak's first player in with 4 fouls.
Yes, that will make Mr. Brandenburg. That's his 4th.
It has been a very physical ball game, but not because of a bad way. It's just there's been so much play inside.
I would agree with you. And like you said, the officials got control of the game at the beginning, which was good.
Colvin off the left side. And we'll have what? Another foul, and now they're going to send Manchester to the foul line, I believe. 1 minute 6 to go. It's a single possession game. Only 3 points separate these two.
A foul was on Gaskins. That's his 1st for the Cats.
Nice student section here on homecoming night for the Manchester Greyhounds, and I was mistaken. It's just an out-of-bounds play. Hayslip with the basketball for Manchester. He'll go to Ricketts. Ricketts looking underneath, goes back to Hayslip. Down to 54 seconds. Back out top to Rickett. Rickett, right side. Over there to Doyle. And we'll have finally they'll have that foul.
Foul's going to be Sawyer Blair. That's going to be his third.
And some way or another, the fouls do not match up on the scoreboard. But anyway, at the foul line, Landon Doyle, and he misses it. That thing bounced all over the place.
Yep. It even came to rest on the front edge, and I thought it was going to fall back in, but it didn't.
Landon Doyle settles in and makes the second one. It makes it a two-possession game, 52-48. Blair, and he travels. 39.8 seconds to go in our ball game, and Whiteoak turns it over. Rickett will put the ball in play. They're in the backcourt. And ahead they'll find Hayslip. How did he get loose? Up and in it goes, 54-48. 6-point ball game. Timeout on the floor. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components and C103.
DS2 is the one-stop shop for your design needs. Since 2008, they've been locally owned and operated in their offices in Hillsboro and Maysville. DS2 offers services such as architectural engineering and surveying to assist with every step in the early stages of construction. Their friendly professionals are experienced in small to medium-sized residential and commercial services and look forward to helping you complete the job. To book your consultation today, visit their website at ds2architects.com or call 888-564-0961.
No one college can be all things to all people, but Maysville Community and Technical College is as close as it gets. We're incredibly affordable with the lowest tuition rates in the entire state, accelerated with programs that can lead immediately to great careers, and personalized with small classes and hands-on learning. So while we can't be everything to everyone, we can be a lot of things to you. Learn more at maysville.kctcs.edu.
Game, it'll be the Willie & Son Trucking post-game show. We'll have the ACRMC Coaches Comment Show. We'll talk to the winning coach. We'll also name our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game. And we'll also, as a steal of the basketball, Hildebrand driving in for a layup. It's up and good. Make it 56-48. Traven Hildebrand with a breakaway layup. And with 20 seconds to go, Brandenburg for a shot. Hayslip in the backcourt with the basketball, dribbling through the defense. And we'll get a foul, and I'm not sure who will go to the foul line on that. But we'll also have the open mic tonight. We'll talk to a couple of the players from the winning team, and it's beginning to look like the Manchester Greyhounds are going to come away with the win here on homecoming night.
Brandenburg fouls out with that foul. He fouled 3 times there in the fourth quarter. Evan Richmond back in. He was the only one out there that could get that foul.
First foul shot is up and good. And this could very easily end up to be a 10-point ball game, and nobody would have ever thought that even 5 minutes ago.
No.
What a quick turnaround here in the last 30-some seconds. And he hits both of them, and it is a 10-point lead for Manchester. 58-48. As quickly up the floor as Blair. Long three shot, off the rim, no good. Rebound down, it's Ricketts. Hayslip, ahead left side to Doyle, and Manchester's going to win it 58-48 here at homecoming on Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components and C103. Up next, it's a Willie & Son Trucking postgame show. Stay tuned after this here on C103 and Good Guys.
Whether it's basketball, football, volleyball, or baseball, no matter the sport, the Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud to support it. Games like these are possible due to booster support like the Manchester Athletic Boosters. The Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud to support this broadcast of Manchester sports. Wishing good luck to our Manchester Greyhounds. Go Greyhounds!
I'm a little bit of a hillbilly. You know, I was raised in Cincinnati, Ohio. We moved to Hillsboro in 1971, fell in love with rural living. I bought an 18-acre piece of property out in the country, started raising cattle, but there's nothing like walking out your back porch and seeing soybeans, corn's growing, cattle grazing in the pastures and baling hay.
While college tuition continues to skyrocket, skilled trades offer a pathway to a successful career without a heavy financial burden. At the Ohio Valley Career and Technical Center, we are pioneering pathways to your success by providing hands-on vocational training in high-demand programs where students can gain real-world skills and still enjoy all the benefits of going to school.
Back, ladies and gentlemen, joining me, Parker Hayslip of Manchester Greyhounds. Good win.
Thank you.
Tough, coming into the ball game, and you had to be questioned. You got three of your top 6 players on the bench injured. You picked up the slack, didn't you?
Yeah, we had to, because 3 stars are out. We know we had to do it tonight, so had to pick up our energy a lot tonight.
What do you think the key to it was tonight?
Definitely rebounding. They crashed the boards hard.
Well, you had a great night offensively, but you got a lot of help. There was some awfully nice assists from your teammates, wasn't there?
Yeah, they gave me the pass when I get open there.
Now, how often do you know when that pass is coming? Do you always know, or are you just opportunistic?
Oh, I don't know. I just really know. Yeah, I don't know. I just get the ball.
What's your favorite part of tonight's game?
Definitely the energy we had on the bench and on the court. The fans especially. So we had an energy all game. So.
You think it made a difference because it was homecoming?
Oh yeah, because we had a student section tonight. All the football players came out and supported. So.
There you go. Well, maybe you ought to get the message so it can come out. How many points do you think you had tonight?
20, 22.
Yeah, you ended up with 30 plus.
32.
32.
Oh,
so great game.
Yeah.
Good numbers. What's the highest score you've had so far?
That's tied for 30. I had 32 against Green at home.
All right.
Yeah.
A career high. Congratulations, Parker.
Thank
Great
you.
having you on. All right.
Thanks.
Parker Hayslip, and now joining us is going to be Braylon Rickett. Braylon, it was fun underneath that post tonight, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty fun. I had a good time.
Yeah, because for once you got to dominate a little bit. You had some size over everybody, didn't you?
Yeah, a little bit for sure. Like some weight, I think.
Yeah, but how much difference does it make, the height and the weight?
It's a big difference. They can't just run through my back to get the rebound, and that makes a big difference. I can actually jump with them and box them out and do all that.
Well, you're one of the guys, and we always love it. You played since you were a freshman, played varsity, and you're so much more comfortable out there in the post. What made you comfortable tonight? Because let's face it, they're pretty strong inside.
I had a bad game last game, and I just knew I had to come out and try real hard tonight and get it done.
Okay, when you say you had a bad game, you come back. What'd you do to make it better?
I didn't get in foul trouble as fast.
A little bit of foul trouble, but it's tough inside when they're driving to the basket, isn't it?
Yeah, then they're just spin moving, putting it up immediately. It's kind of hard to stay straight up, and they're coming into me and stuff.
What's the best thing you brought to the game tonight?
I'd probably say rebounding.
All right. Parker was on fire, wasn't he?
Yeah, he had. I heard you all say he had over 30. He's been having a lot.
Well, and as a teammate, it's got to be fun when you dish the basketball. You come down with a rebound and dish it, and he makes good with the basket. It's got to make you feel good, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think I at least had like 4 or 5 assists off of just him tonight.
All right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Homecoming win. Fun to watch you play. All right. That's our open mic here on Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components and C103. I'm Don Bowles, along with Phil Ronimus. We'll be right back as we continue the Willie & Son Trucking postgame show here on C103 and Good Guys.
While college tuition continues to skyrocket, skilled trades offer a pathway to a successful career without a heavy financial burden. At the Ohio Valley Career and Technical Center, we are pioneering pathways to your success by providing hands-on vocational training in high-demand programs where students can gain real-world skills and still enjoy all the benefits of going to school, like playing sports and pursuing college classes. Enrollment is based on program availability, so you don't have to live in Adams County to attend. Speak to your guidance counselors to see how the Ohio Valley CTC can help you create a better tomorrow.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people.
Gentlemen, fun ball game to broadcast, fun game I hope for everybody to listen to as well. Final score was 58-48 in a ball game that even with a minute to go, nobody would have ever expected to be a 10-point ball game. Whiteoak came out and led the ball game early as they led all the way through the first quarter, and they led by a score of 18-14. At the half, well, Manchester had retaken the lead, outscoring them 15-9 to lead at 29-27 at halftime. And then the three-quarter mark, Manchester had won the third quarter 11-9, and then the fourth and final quarter they won 18-12 as they win the ball game 58-48. We'll be right back. Joining me, Austin Kingsolver, with our ACRMC Coaches Comment Show here on Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components and C103.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well, and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
Snappy Tomato Pizza. New year, new resolutions, and new ways to enjoy eating better. And Snappy's got you covered with their crustless pizza bowls. All the flavors you love without the extra carbs. We're talking protein-packed, piping hot, loaded with fresh toppings, melty cheese, and, well, everything but the crust. So skip the guilt, not the flavor. Try the new crustless pizza bowls at Snappy. Order online or in the Snappy app today. Snappy Delivery.
Austin Kingsolver. Austin, you and I talked really briefly before the game. First thing you said was something about 3 of your top 6 players being injured. I'm not sure. What would you have done tonight with them in here?
I couldn't tell you. The injury bug has hit us hard. I mean, we've got 2 guys done for the year. And then, Luke rolled his ankle at Ripley, and we missed him tonight. But I thought, our other guys really stepped up and played really, really hard. I mean, Joe and Traven did exactly what we need them to do. We need them to come in, scrap, play hard, get after it, and I'm just proud. This is probably the hardest that these kids have played that I can remember.
You look at Traven Hildebrand, look at him this time last year. Would you have ever imagined he played the game he did tonight?
I can see it. I don't know. I mean, he's an athlete. He just works hard. I mean,
right.
I wouldn't say, I joke and say, we don't have too many basketball players. We have really good athletes that play basketball, and I think he's one of those. He's a really, really good athlete.
Right. Well, and again, the effort was there. Joel Bly, same thing. I mean, somebody's got to pick it up, right?
Yeah, Joel's probably had the two best practices of his life the last 2 days, and it's unfortunate that Luke couldn't play tonight. And Joel was excited and ready to play, and I thought he did a great job as well.
Well, and what an inside game for Braylon Rickett tonight.
Yeah, we challenged him at halftime. I thought he probably could have been a little more physical in the first half, even though he did pick up 2 fouls. And I thought it was head and shoulders better in the second half. I think he had maybe 2 rebounds at halftime and finished with 10. So, he really stepped up and was huge for us.
Well, there's a confidence level, especially with Braylon. Braylon has been a little tentative all the way through his career, and that's gone now. I mean, he's in there because let's face it, Whiteoak on the inside, they brought it. And they were challenging him all the time, and he stepped up and confidently took care of it.
Yeah, I think he's probably one of the best athletes that have come through these doors in a long time, and he's gained a lot of weight over the summer in the weight room. He's a lot stronger. He's fast. He might not be as big as the other post guys that we play against, but he's probably twice the athlete than the majority of them.
Landon Doyle, Clayton Colvin, great game as well. And again, you got great minutes out of everybody. But you know what? You'll win a lot of games when you got one player scores 34 points, though, right?
That definitely helps. Yeah, it helps when he pours in 34 and it's consistent throughout the night.
Well, I feel bad because I told him 32. This 34 would make it his career best. We need to make sure he finds that out because he thinks he had 32, and he said that tied his career best. He's quite an amazing young gentleman with the basketball, isn't he?
He is. I think he would. He'd be frustrated that he's not 6'5" because he'd be that much better that way. But no, he really is. Like he leads us in almost every statistical category. You know, he never misses a practice. He's there every day. He builds others up, and you know it helps when he can shoot it and get to the rim and scrap with the big kids.
Well, and people that did not see this game would probably think I'm crazy. Kept the basketball, he probably would have had another 10, 15 points, but he does dish it out. And of course, he's figured out if you get rid of it now and again, it comes back and you're open.
Yeah, I think sometimes some of our guys give it to him a little too quickly instead of going to score. But no, he really is. He leads us in assists, and I'm not sure it's close. I mean, he has the ball in his hands a lot. There's a lot of attention on him. He knows that if he gets others involved, then it's going to free him up a little bit, and we love having him.
Well, Austin, the way you played tonight, you still got a pretty good second half coming for you right now. Things are not all bleak in Manchester right now.
No, I mean, our schedule is tough. We play a tough schedule to prepare for tournament time. Whiteoak being a part of that. I mean, they're a lot better.
What an improved basketball team.
Absolutely.
Talk about this time last year or even the beginning of the year. You look at them back in preview and what you saw tonight, that's a nice basketball team.
Yes, they've got a lot of pieces. They got shooters, they've got bigs, they've got guards. I mean, they're really, really solid. And we, the coaching staff and I have talked a lot. We haven't beaten a really, really good team yet, and I think we did that tonight. I mean, Whiteoak is a really good team. They're going to make a big tournament run come February, and this is a big win for us.
Well, congratulations, Austin. Fun watching your ball club here at homecoming, right?
Thank you. I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun tonight.
Austin, congratulations. Austin Kingsolver joins us here on our ACRMC Coaches Comment Show. We'll be right back as we continue our Willing Sun Trucking postgame show right after this here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV presented by CMT Components.
Hi, I'm Brett McFarland. For 4 generations, Barry Chevrolet in West Union, Ohio has been family owned and proudly serving our community with honest deals and hometown care. Looking for a new Chevrolet or a dependable used vehicle? Come see why families have trusted Barry's for decades with friendly service, affordable prices, and payments that work for you. Check out Barry's full selection online at barrychevrolet.com and like us on Facebook. Together, let's drive to your best deal dealer.
So I thought you quit. I tried.
Do your parents know?
No, let's hope they don't find out.
We just watched a video in class about how nicotine can mess up the way your brain develops.
That's the last thing you need.
But for real, you should probably tell your parents.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, can you come with me? Yeah, I got you. Let's go.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV are your source for everything local. From Shack Basketball.
Shot by Osborne, 3 on the buzzer!
Wow. To Shack Baseball.
Wells is going to drive. He makes it. He's safe.
Western Brown Football.
Throws it towards the end zone, and it's complete.
To Shack Volleyball.
Hatton for the kill. It's good.
Local fairs, festivals, and more.
Ire to the finish line.
Crosses the line to get the victory.
Never miss a moment with C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV.
Welcome back to the Willie & Son Trucking postgame show as we begin to wrap things up here at homecoming at Manchester High School. And once again, here is Phil Ronimus with some individual and team stats for both ball clubs.
Don, before I give those, I want to also, you heard Alston talk about his schedule coming up. So out of his next 9 games, he's at Eastern, he plays Fayetteville, he goes here with Peebles, at Fairfield again, at Whiteoak again, at Fayetteville.
Ouch.
Exactly.
Wow.
That is a heck of a schedule. Out of 9 games, he's got
that's like
6
going.
of them.
That's like going into battle or something.
Exactly.
All right. And folks, if you don't keep up the Shack, we sometimes assume all of you do, but that's some of the best teams in the league, every single one of them. And, of course, obviously we saw how close the game was tonight. At Whiteoak, that's not – most of the teams will tell you that's not a fun place to play if you're not Whiteoak.
Exactly.
Yes, now let's talk about those individual team stats.
Okay, for the Wildcats who fell short here at Manchester by a score of 58-48 on homecoming night at Manchester, Sawyer Blair ended up with 12 points. He had all of those from the field, a single 3-point goal. Jason Gaskins with 5. He was 3 for 4 from the foul line, 1 single 2-point goal. Brady Brandenburg, the only player to end up fouling out, and that was because they needed him to foul at the end. Ended up with 11, 10 of those from the field, 1 of 3 from the line. Carson Hart with 5 points, 4 of those from the field, 1 for 2 from the foul line, and leading all scorers for Whiteoak with 16 was Christopher Wessner. He had a single 3-point goal, 1 for 2 from the foul line. Now the Wildcats for the game inside the arc were 18 for 43 for 41%. Outside the arc, and they shot a fair amount of threes, 14 to be exact. They only made 2 of those, 14%. 6 for 11 from the foul line for 54%. Like you heard me say earlier, their average for the season from the foul line, 65.2%. And they committed 12 turnovers. And probably the worst part of the turnover battle, 6 of those came in that last quarter. And that's when they didn't need to make those turnovers. So again, that is the look at the Whiteoak scoring and the statistics for them. For the victorious Greyhounds, we had Traven Hildebrand with 4, both there, and both 2-point goals there in that final quarter. I was impressed that the Whiteoak gentleman there was trying to keep the ball away from the fourth, and he right at the foul line, he just poked it out, went uncontested layup, clear the end of the court with the defense right behind him. That really impressed me from Traven. Clayton Colvin with a single 2-point goal for 2. Joel Bly with 3. He had a 3-point attempt in the second quarter and made it. Landon Doyle with 4 points. Actually 5, 1 for 4 from the foul line, 2 2-point goals. And he, as you heard Coach Kingsolver say, he got a lot of playing time tonight. I don't know if he ever left the floor at all. And I was glad to see him get a lot of playing time. Then Braylon Rickett ended up with 10 points, 8 of those from the field, 2 for 2 from the foul line. And leading all scorers for both teams with 34, Mr. Parker Hayslip. He had two threes in the first quarter. He had 1 3 in the third quarter, 1 in the fourth quarter, 2 for 2 from the foul line, and he ended up with 34 points, which should be his new personal record. I don't know if that's necessarily a track thing. I know everybody talks about PR, but we'll call it PR tonight anyhow.
Yes. Personal record, personal best.
Yes. So, Manchester 5 for 16 from beyond the arc, 31%. From inside the arc, 18 for 39, 46%. Overall, 23 for 48, 51%. Actually, that's pretty good. Shooting over 50% from the field, that's really good for high school ball. 5 for 8 from the foul line overall, 62%. That's about 7 points off their season average from the foul line as well, so I'm sure both coaches will be having them shooting some foul shots. Like I said, they were 23 for 48 overall for 51% from the field. Ended up with 8 turnovers. That, to me, that was really good and the type of game we played tonight. So again, here on homecoming night at Manchester, Ohio, it's the Greyhounds victorious over the Whiteoak Wildcats by a score of 58-48.
And with the score 58-48 and 34 of those points coming off the hands of Parker Hayslip, I'm going to make it very, very easy. And we're going to tell you, no surprise, the person eating snappy tomato pizza tonight will be Parker Hayslip. 34 points, 34 of the 58. There's only 24 points scored by his teammates, but you know what? That made a big difference because there was a lot of nice assists on to Hayslip and away from Hayslip both tonight. I think we were both impressed with that, weren't we, Phil?
Yes, exactly. He was just on fire, and he took it to the basket. He didn't even get fouled that much. I mean, he only shot 2 foul shots, and he made both of them.
Parker Hayslip, our snappy tomato pizza player of the game. Also, special congratulations, Cadence Newland, the 2026 Manchester Homecoming Queen, and we'll take our break now and wish everyone a good evening as Cadence Newland will enjoy reigning with her court over the homecoming dance following soon here at Manchester High School. Special thanks, Bethany Gibson, for producing our ball game in the studio, and our executive producer director for Good Guys Radio TV, Mr. Matt Hildebrand. And for Phil Ronimus, I'm Don Bowles, wishing you a pleasant good evening as I repeat again, the score 58-48. It is Manchester defeating Whiteoak as Parker Hayslip, our snappy tomato pizza player of the game. Make sure you stay tuned because immediately following the broadcast, it'll be Bethany Gibson with our studio update, and she has some extra scores for you, so you need to stick around. Once again, I'm Don Bowles, wishing you a pleasant good evening from Manchester High School.
Thank you for tuning in. Rewatch this video and many more on demand at goodguysradiotv.com.